Welcome back to Million on Mars. If you haven't already, check out the basic tutorial videos from our How to Play playlist, which will walk you through how to produce all the components that go into making a rover that we'll talk about in this video. There are 4 things we need to make a rover: machined parts, electronic parts, a rover chassis, and rover wheels. We will also need 10 fabrication and 25 electrical levels to create rovers. We will start by looking at rover wheels. These are the most straightforward. They are produced in the machine shop and require all materials that we already know how to create from the basic series: aluminum plates, titanium plates, power, and stamina. This will produce at least 1 rover wheel and has a chance to give us 1 bonus wheel as well. Next, we look at machine parts. They are made in the machine shop and require materials that we also know how to make: steel, aluminum plates, power, and stamina. When finished, we will get 1 to 4 parts total, with 1 to 2 being the normal reward. Now for us to build electronic parts, we'll head over to our 3D printer. We will need to use 10 copper ore, which we learned how to get from our smelter, some regolith, power, stamina, and PVC, which we made using gases and water in a previous video. We'll start our electronic parts task now, which will combine all of our parts to give us anywhere from 1 to 4 parts total, with 1 to 2 being the most common result. Finally, we're going to need to put together a rover chassis. The rover chassis is created in the machine shop and requires machined parts, which we already know how to make, as well as structural parts, which we'll look at now. Structural parts are created in the 3D printer and use all materials that we have already reviewed. You will get 1 to 4 parts when made, with 1 to 2 being the normal amount. Now we can use our structural parts and machined parts to create a chassis. We will receive 1 chassis from the task, and 10% of the time, we may receive 2. Now we are just about finished. To combine all the parts that we've collected, we'll head to our rover works. First, we'll construct a hauling rover using 5 machined parts, 2 electronic parts, 1 chassis, and 8 wheels. Now, if we had extra parts, we could build an explorer rover, which would use 3 machined parts, 8 electronic parts, 1 chassis, and 4 rover wheels. When our rovers are complete, we will be able to send them on missions. Generally, our hauling rovers would bring back iron, copper, steel, and epic or lower building shards, while our explorer rovers will bring back titanium, aluminum, steel, and rare or better building shards. Thank you for learning about rovers with us today, and we'll see you next time.